Hello, welcome back to the RDA, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the West Ham versus Manchester United reaction a day later, of course, because we got shitty Wi-Fi and we live in a third world country. Nah, I'm kidding. I always do my reactions a day later, you know. I think it's just better for the channel so things aren't too sporadic. As a small channel, you should never upload and put too many videos close together, you know, so... I don't mind doing my video a day later. But yeah, let's talk about it, man. And obviously, the natural inclination in this video is going to be to drift off and talk about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the situation with him potentially getting a new contract. Now, I'll get to that part a little bit towards the end of the video, but I want to try focus on the game because we obviously won. You know, when Manchester United win, you should never, ever be upset as a United fan and let your agenda against a specific player or manager ruin your support of the club so much that seeing them win upsets you. That's messed up. It's kind of like being mad at your wife for something she did 3 weeks ago and then she actually wins something in her life, like she does something good, and then you're upset when she gets home, bruv. It's weird, bruv. It's weird, you know? It's weird, and that's just toxic. Anyways, so we beat West Ham in an uninspiring performance, I would say. Yes, we did create chances, but again with Manchester United, it's did we create enough chances? Yes, and this time, it's not like Milan. This time, if people say we should have been 3-0 up, we should have been 2-0 up, fair play, because West Ham didn't do anything. They sat back and they parked the bus. But again, it's ifs, buts, and maybes, you know? And that's my problem with Manchester United, is we do play well enough in these games. When I talk about close margins, for those of you who are confused, who've been watching my videos for a long time, if you are, when I talk about close margins, I'm talking about these kinds of games where we win 1-0, right? We win 1-0. So whether it's an own goal, whether it's a penalty, whether it's a Rashford shot that deflects off the player's bum, whether it's a Pogba volley from freaking the edge of the box, whether it's a Bruno free kick, whether it's a Greenwood masterclass, whether it's an inspiring team goal out of nowhere with like 7 passes and then a cross from Luke Shaw across the box and Rashford actually headers it in, whatever the goal is with Manchester United, right? My point has always been that this season, in a lot of games, not just a few games, a lot of games, majority of our games this season, we create 2 or 3 really good chances, and then when we don't take them after the game, even if we win 1-0 or we draw 0-0 or we lose, we're sat there going, oh man, but we should have been 3-0 up. And it's like, yeah, but are we creating enough chances to negate that? Because the best attackers in world football miss chances. People talk about Rashford missing chances. Haaland is human. He misses chances. Mbappe is human. He misses chances. I've seen Ronaldo miss chances. I've seen Ronaldo completely miss the ball, bruv. In the El Clasico settings, real talk. El Clasico settings, 3-2 down to Barcelona. Mans has a free shot at goal and he misses the ball, bruv. And he's there on the floor with his hands in his head. Or his head in his hands, rather. So I get people's frustration, but I just think the frustration is aimed at specific individuals and scapegoated at specific players when it should be focused on our team overall and our systems and the way we play, rather. You know, I feel like we should be more on the front foot. We should be creating more chances. And the fact that we still can't break down a low block this late into Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure at Manchester United is really worrying. It is really worrying. And that ain't no Ole out agenda. That's got nothing to do with me being Ole out. It's just an honest observation of Manchester United. My honest opinion. I don't think we dominate games and take games by the scruff of the neck enough to say that we definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, deserved to win that game because we performed well and we created more than enough chances to go up. Because I hear a lot of people going, yeah, but it's not Solskjaer's fault that Rashford missed. Yeah, but if Dortmund only create 1 chance and Haaland misses, you can't say, oh, it's not the manager's fault Haaland missed. No, it kind of is, because scoring is a percentage game. Scoring is a percentage game. Michael Jordan said this. One of the greatest players of all time. Missed over 11,000 shots. Missed over 11,000 shots. In his career, bruv. It's a percentage game. You don't score 100% of the shots you take. In fact, most strikers, most normal fucking human beings, their conversion rate is below 50% anyways, bruv. So they miss more chances than they score. But their team keeps creating and creating and creating, so you get multiple opportunities to put it in the back of the net, bruv. That's real talk, bruv. On top of the fact that we don't create for our number 9s, and Rashford was basically playing as that yesterday at times, because obviously Greenwood and James were playing next to him. So I just don't get it, bruv. I just don't get it, honestly. And to be honest with you, that was my honest assessment of yesterday's game. I think West Ham were out of it out of it. Like, I don't think West Ham were ever going to win that game. And for a long time, I thought Manchester United would draw that 0-0 because they just wouldn't be able to break down West Ham. And lo and behold, we get an own goal in our favour. So, yeah, that's kind of my general thoughts on the game. I think in terms of individual players, I'll just surf through the entire team. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka was awful. I think Maguire and Lindelof were perfect. And I don't think Wan-Bissaka being awful is down to him, by the way. I think he's just been overplayed. Luke Shaw, I nearly said Luke Tellis, what the fuck? Luke Shaw, well, he's playing like Luke Tellis at the moment because Tellis was one of the top 5 right backs in the world, or left backs in the world last season, and now it's Luke Shaw. Anyways, Luke Shaw was okay. It was okay. I didn't really pay too much attention to him. And to be honest, the rest of the team, I was falling asleep during that game, bruv. You know them right there. I was falling asleep, boredom setting, so I'm not even going to waste my time going through the attack, fam. I think Rashford missing chances as usual, but can you really blame him because it was only really the one? Greenwood hitting the post twice, I think. James, the ghost as usual against low blocks. So not much to say there. But with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer getting his new contract, right? I think this is not about being Ole out. Whether this was Ole, whether this was Jose, whether this was Moyes, whether this was LVG, I would say the same thing. You cannot give a manager a new contract in March. You cannot do that. You cannot give a new manager contract in March if you're a serious organization. You wait until the end of the season to see if they have met the targets. Now, clearly, the targets, whatever those targets are, have been met. We haven't won a trophy. We've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup, but we're second in the league. So I'm assuming that because we're second in the league, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got a new contract. And a lot of you people are celebrating. A lot of you people are gassed. Oh, tears in the Ole Out's eyes. But you don't realize what's happening at your football club. Your owners are happy with a manager that is in second place. And you are too blind to see that your owners are happy and only re-signing a manager because he's in second place. And if he should be in second place next season again, they'll re-sign him again. You're blind to that because you love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and you think you've won the war. Some of you are more obsessed with being right than actually recognizing the long-term success and longevity of this club. And it may seem like I'm being an idiot right now because we're second in the league, right? We're second in the league. We're making so much progress, right? But just wait until next season when he doesn't get backed again. Wait until next season when he doesn't get backed again. And we're sat in second or third or fourth. And you're sat there going, yeah, but if I told you we'd be third after the summer we had, you would have taken it. No, motherfucker, I wouldn't have taken it. If you told me that we would have been second and the alternative was to get rid of the manager because that was his ceiling, I would have got rid of the manager because I think he's done his job. So do not play that if I told you we'd be second argument. No. Second is not progress. If you told me we'd be second with a trophy, then we can talk. Because that's progress. Because you're not only progressing in one competition, you're showing progress in other competitions. But, I'm negative and I'm toxic, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion because I'm not a proper fan. I wouldn't blow my life savings to go watch an EFL Cup game, so I'm a shitty fan. These top reds on Twitter who've come out now, it's a trend now, calling people out to don't make an effort to go watch Manchester United. First it's the Ole thing, now it's the fact that you don't go to games. How do you go to games when it's COVID anyways? I don't understand, but, top reds just crack me up, man. Anyways, like I said in my Instagram video yesterday, I'm going to celebrate when Manchester United win, I'm going to complain when Manchester United lose, and I'm going to complain when we draw. It's as simple as that. Regardless of who the manager is, it's as simple as that. I'm not going to let my Ole out agenda go so deep that when Manchester United win, I'm sat there going, I can't believe we won. Oh my God, let me smash my table. Nah, bruv. But at the same time, I'm not going to over-celebrate wins because I know that the long-term future of this club is in question. And it ain't got nothing to do with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It ain't got nothing to do with Darren Fletcher being the technical director. It ain't got nothing to do with Michael Carrick being a coach. It ain't got nothing to do with the fact that we played 2 goalkeepers on the bench and we had 7 defensive substitutes on the bench yesterday. Real talk. Did you notice yesterday we had 7 substitutes on the bench who were defensive players? Matic, Tuanzebe, Bailey, Bishop, who's a goalkeeper, Grant, who's a goalkeeper and a part-time coach. Telles was on the bench as well. And then Williams. 7 players. 7 players. 7 defensive players on the bench, bro. So what if we went behind to West Ham? We can't but it doesn't matter because we won. I can't make this argument because we won. But if we had been behind, 7 defensive players. But nah, nobody will talk about it because we won. We won and we're second in the league. Woo!